Brian here from quantlabs.net. Wanted to show you the second of the applications that I'll be using, or software components for my Simulink models. This is for my live core trading platform. I've shown you the inflow component, which is part of the Simulink modeling. And this is now going to be an introduction to the outflow, meaning the outflow where you're trading and sending out your execution, your data through orders and whatnot. Obviously, because I'm using Interactive Brokers and using TWS, the trade workstation, this piece of software you're looking at online, TWSLink2, does exactly that. And the nice thing about it, has its own API. So that will shield you from having to work with Interactive Brokers API. So I'm hoping when there's major changes within Interactive Brokers, which doesn't happen a lot, but it can and sometimes will break your code. But this product, I'm hoping, will shield you from that. And I'm just going to give you a quick rundown of what this does. It's a very solid piece of software. I'll be just showing you the C# and C++ components for this. So let me just show you the Interactive Brokers. This is obviously Interactive Brokers TWS. As you'll see, I'm working in the Interactive Brokers demo mode. This is like a really safe way of doing paper trading without risking any capital or anything. So there's that. So this is the website you go to from trade-commander.com. Just for those that are interested in what I'm doing with Interactive Brokers, you can come to here and figure out what the credentials are for setting up and logging into TWS as a demo user. Now the thing is, you need to understand is that this data that you'll be getting inbound from Interactive Brokers is not real. It's not. It's just simulated data. We're just testing out the functionality of this software, and moving forward, you'll have the same thing. That's why I use IQFeed. Good, clean data, and it's affordable. But just do a search on the IQFeed. You'll see what I'm talking about. So, anyways, let me just show you what we're looking at. So, this is the TWS, and what this product does, it will log into, through the magic of socket programming, into TWS. So, let's get to it. All right. So I'm going to show you the first application in C#. Now let me just show you how powerful this piece of software is. This is the example code projects that you get. You get languages and samples of, again, our friend Excel, C#, C++, Matlab, which is voila, Java, Perl, Python, TCL, TradeStation, all this other stuff that real traders don't really worry about. Pretty funny, eh? So let's take a look at the C# project I just showed you. This is it here. I haven't really played with it. It's got a little form, and I'll show you that in a sec. And the nice thing about these projects, when you do open them up, you can build them with no errors. That's something I would like to let independent software vendors know. You really want to impress me, and you're going to provide sample code. Please provide a sample, a Visual Studio sample. And when you do, make sure it's bug-free and it's clean and it runs. Because now I can put this up online, and it makes my life a lot easier, as well as my memberships and my viewers and so on and so forth. So this is the source code. Now look how powerful this little application is. This you can automate because why? You have the source code. So you can now track all your data coming in from Interactive Brokers. I mean, yeah, you could use Interactive Brokers, and I can go on about Interactive Brokers data. There's a little gotcha to it, and it can make a difference. But with IQFeed, that's why I use IQFeed. But this little application is kind of neat. Just wanted to show people that. So if I disconnect, and you have all the usual TWS configuration stuff, you disconnect, Okay, now you notice it stops, so I connect. Now it's gonna. Now you obviously can TWS. You can disable this warning. I'm just keeping it on just to show you it is communicating with TWS, and off it goes, as you can see here. Pretty cool, eh? All right, so let me just show you the other project, which is a C++. This one's not as fancy, the GUI and all. Well, why? Because it's C++. So leave C++ alone out of that. But let me just load that up into my Visual Studio. Okay. Again, when I build it, it's nice and clean and blah 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 blah. Okay. Now there's really two source files. This wrapper, and that's provided. Yay for the provider of this piece of software. Awesome job, guys. And here's the example of putting an order in with Interactive Brokers. There's two orders that's going to be placed into Interactive Brokers. Continuing where we left off in the Visual Studio, there's something I want people to be aware of under this TWSLink product. There's a license manager right here called TWSLink test. I'm not going to run it, but what you need to do is to activate the license, as well as you can probably demo it for a period of time. But because I got some personal data in there, I don't want YouTube to see, or you guys on YouTube to see. Just run that, and hopefully you'll get the working executables that you're looking for, and namely in my case, I'm going to be running now the Visual C++ version of that sample code I showed you earlier. So let's run it. It's a very simple set of commands, I guess. Just put one order in, really. So if you go into my Interactive Brokers here, I've got 5 already. Just place these 2 here. So I'm going to run one more and let you look at the source code. It's a buy on this Ideal Pro, and off you go. Let's see what happens. So we got a return 0 code of 0. Now, the funny thing is with this is that it takes a bit of time for it to register. Don't ask me why. As I said, there was 5, now there's a 6th one in here. But you'll see here's the buy activity in the Interactive Brokers. So it is getting executed. So it does work, even in the demo mode, which is quite good. Now, if you come under the sample code, I've been trying to run this Matlab, but it's just generating all kinds of compiler errors. So if you get that running, I might try to do a video on that. But it's not a priority, but there is that option for some people that are trying to do execution through TWS for Interactive Brokers from Matlab. You can do it with this product. So hopefully it'll help you out, and we'll talk to you later.